Welcome back to Cactus Core Play. God damn it, cat.
She just has to get up there. She loves you so much.
I can't right now, Miskit girl.
It is the burden of having cat.
True facts.
Come here, Miskit. I'll pet you. Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Welcome back to... Fuck.
Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Trauma Center New Blood. My name is Bobby.
I'm Dr. Kevandre.
And he had a lot of problems with this opening because the cats are fucking with him.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Classic cat shenanigans.
Yeah. It also didn't help that I had bunny fuzz in my beard because my buddy is shedding right now.
Yeah.
So
like, I looked at Bobby and I'm like, wow, your beard's going white. And they're like, no, wait a second. Yeah, so...
There's nothing white about me.
Okay. Last time we had a nice little car crash, and Miskit's hitting the microphone again because
damn it,
fucking cat.
She was perfectly happy until we started recording, and she had to be over here.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, fuck you guys. This is a good, setup for her to get pets from both of us."
That's true because we have to pay attention.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's just keep going here. We met some sexy fine ladies last time.
Yes. Voiced by Wendy Lee.
And they all had interesting little neckties.
Right. Because necks are weird and hard to accurately, make.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this shit.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't need to really get right. I know how to do this.
That's right.
The NIH has received a request for help from a hospital in Texas. They're having difficulty with the diagnosis. Based on the patient's chart, there's a good chance that it's stigma.
Oh no.
So this is what we're dealing with, hmm?
These two pictures were taken only a few hours apart. Look how far the focus is shifting. And its size has increased drastically.
A biopsy was attempted, but they were unable to obtain a sample of the
Man,
patient.
do I love that
The
voice.
patient will arrive in roughly 3 hours. Vaughn and Blaylock will be performing the surgery.
We'll check the patient's condition upon her arrival and then proceed with the operation.
I think the first time I actually heard her in anything was this Hot Ice
So we'd
Nova
appreciate your support,
in Outlaw
Cactus.
Store.
Oh.
I highly doubt that you two will need my help, but I'll get ready nonetheless.
Why is her anime eyes like the default pose for her? The anime glasses.
Cause she a bitch.
Oh,
That's usually how assholes do.
I see.
The patient's vitals are stable. Blood pressure 110/60, heart rate 60 beats per minute.
Did we go to Texas?
Any case history?
What?
It said that they had a patient in Texas that has stigma and that Valerie and Marcus are going to do the surgery. But now she's talking about how the patient's stable, and I'm like, bitch, this is still clearly like Maryland.
Yeah,
So-
they brought the patient up from Texas.
Why didn't we go to
She's
Texas?
involved in an accident 2 months ago.
Oh, this is just a different cactus?
Laceration on the right thigh. Looks like they used artificial blood for transfusion. Q-heme blood from Syntec Labs, to be exact.
Are there any contraindications?
None that I'm aware of, but can you check with them just in case?
Will do.
The
Good to
affected
know.
area is the liver. The course of treatment will be determined during the procedure. However, I have a feeling this will be different than the professor's case.
I have a feeling.
This liver isn't damaged at all. This woman needs to learn to drink and have more fun with her life.
He just pours just endless booze into the liver.
My prescription is 2 shots of whiskey. Come back when you find a
Even
drink you
so,
actually like.
I'm sure
Yes.
our experience with stigma will prove invaluable. Let's stay positive.
Okay.
Because nobody likes whiskey on the get-go.
Letitia Towns.
Yeah.
New strain of stigma detected. Composition unknown. Expose the pathogen and eliminate it.
According to the
You read
test
that
results,
almost as awkwardly
this
as
stigma
anything
is
else you do in your
completely
entire
different
life.
from the one we saw before.
I don't like you.
There are some similarities, though, such as high mobility.
It tries every conceivable method to make its victims suffer. It's like a nightmare.
If it is stigma, then there must be a core somewhere, even if it looks different. If we can find and attack it, we may be able to identify the key to stopping it.
A core. Now that you mention it, there was something in the report about that.
Yes, it says the stigma is in her core. Because the core is totally an accurate medical term. It's not. Those workout tapes are lying to you.
I don't think that's what they're referring to.
I know. I just wanted to...
I'd
bring
like
that
to
up.
unlock Yamaka Guy, though. I like him. I'd like to be able to play as him.
Yes.
That's right. We saw something like a core when we were operating on Professor Wilkins.
Dude, not all doctors wear yarmulkes, okay?
Mitch, do you want an apple? No, it'll eventually be a core.
I'm surprised you remember, Marcus.
I'm not gonna stop doing something because of what happens at the end.
Hunch. Well, at least we have some hope of defeating it now.
Doesn't drinking
I'll
give
be
you a headache?
praying
Yeah,
that I don't
eventually.
have to get involved.
But the first and the middle bits are amazing.
That's right.
It's haunting me. Wherever I go.
Look, Marcus, did you, like, invent this to prey on humanity because you're a vampire?
Yeah, probably. That
Dr.
seems like
Vaughn?
a kind of thing he would do.
To make them beg for the sweet release of vampirism?
Yeah.
It is devious indeed.
And then the stigma thing actually like already sort of pre-digests them and gets all the extra nutrients in the blood, so that
Exactly.
way it's super nutritious.
We're-
I feel like we need to write a fanfic.
We're
about this.
uncovering the truth about Dr. Vaughn.
I
It's
feel
nothing.
like we need to write a
Let's end
fanfic
this
about
nightmare.
this. It's gonna be great.
Alright, we were Valerie last time, so let's be Vampity. Let's go.
Okay, let's begin.
Let's
There
be
you go.
Vampity.
Eat this shit. Yeah, eat it. Eat my cursor, bitch. It's too damn early for this shit. Cover up them titties.
Oh shit.
The exact nature of the
What?
stigma.
Nothing, I
We'll
was just
have to open her up and observe it
reading
for
up on
ourselves.
medical doctors and something interesting is here.
Oh.
So yeah. we'll
What
get
the
that there in chat.
fuck?
Stigma confirmed. It's much larger than before.
Do I just burn it again?
That must be its core there in the center. The plan is to use the laser to incinerate it, but
We can't do anything to it since the core has enveloped itself within the surrounding cellular tissue. The tissue itself looks highly viscous. Let's try draining it.
Good job. The amount of cellular tissue around the core has decreased.
Okay, then is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
It's not the tumor. Okay, maybe it. What the fuck?
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate it.
Yeah, that thing is vibrating.
It's working.
Hooray! We won.
The core's being covered by the tissue again. Please drain it.
Go. This is an odd one.
There is still tissue left inside the patient. Please drain it.
Okay. So
Just a little more.
I mean, you always see all these videos of these women using the Wii Remote
Did it
as
split
a
up?
dildo. This game is a good example.
In one of them.
I mean, I haven't gone out of my way to look for that, but I know it's there.
Is the tumor? More of the tissue has been created.
Let's
Ah.
extract it with the Powell procedure. First, use the drain on
Vitals
the
are
hardened
dropping?
tumor.
Oh no.
the remaining
No, no,
is
no.
hardened?
What?
Does
Oh.
it dry out over time?
Thanks. Oh Jesus.
That's it. Leave the rest to us.
Fuck off, woman. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you never dealt with
Well,
stigma
Dr.
before.
Vaughn.
I'm the one who probably invented it.
Yeah. I mean, clearly.
That's what it's kind of implying. If she didn't die so fucking fast, we wouldn't have a problem.
We'll
Right?
just have to open her up
Doctoring
and
would be
observe
so
it
much
for
easier
ourselves.
if the patients just sucked at dying.
Yeah, exactly. They just need to hang out.
That must be its
I got
We
it. I
can't
got
get the
it.
tissue itself looks.
Good job.
Okay, then let's continue this and drag the core out. Is this a tumor? Let's burn it with the laser.
The core's been exposed. Use the laser to incinerate. It's working.
I don't know if you can hear the vibrating of the Wii Remote.
Well, they can hear our
The core's
breathing.
being covered by the tissue
So,
again.
yeah.
Well, you
probably.
breathe really loud.
You breathe loud.
Yeah.
There is still tissue.
I think
left
some of that's
inside the
because we
patient.
don't talk
Please drain it.
normally, like outside of recording, and maybe some work. We're quiet people.
Eh, it depends on the environment.
Okay, but still, when we're trying to record and we're trying to do the forceful projections and using all of our voices, and we're not editing any of that stuff out, and there's no protection on the microphone, we didn't get any covers for it at all because we're still learning how to do this.
Yeah. I didn't put a condom on the microphone.
That's true. He did. It's very unsafe recording.
Just a little more.
Just a little toot 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 toot.
Did it split up?
Come on, gang, let's split up.
The core has to be in one of them. Use the drain to find it.
There you go. You're getting it.
Yes. Baby, come back.
You can find it.
Let's do this gentleman first. And this green guy.
I'm sure somewhere out there there's a guide for like the best way to do these, so that way you can kind of go from the more complications. But we're not looking that up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stuff like that.
More of the tissue has been created. Drain it immediately. Vitals are dropping. Is the tumor hardening? The draining is complete. Use this. The tumor has been Good job, Doctor. Don't ignore the other tumors, though.
Nice. That was some excellent timing, Doctor.
Fuck yeah. Give me all that blue shit.
Yeah, gotta get blue.
Fuck yeah!
No presence of stigma can be
Here we
detected.
go, here we go.
And no-
Look at me, I'm so fucking good at this shit.
Damn, look at that time.
I know, right?
That was an amazing operation. Let's close her up and be finished.
Excellent.
That was not cool.
I did an excellent job.
We were able to do it. Somehow.
I hope this is the last time we have to perform an operation in the dark.
Is it dark? You should turn on the lights, dude.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal in a hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have backup generators.
Backup
and
lights. I'm sure that you guys have, like, well...
Little
I was-
forehead lamps.
I was
in
gonna
case
say
of-
flashlights on your phone, but this is 2007, so maybe not.
No, they have like the little forehead, like minors.
everyone.
Yeah, you can't have minors in the operating room.
Yes, you can. They do all the time, and it's a tragedy.
Doing the operations.
Well, no, that's not the point.
You fuck.
Ho ho!
Look at that shit.
Finally got to be ranked.
Something that's not a C.
Hey, C's get
Stigma's
degrees.
mobility far exceeded
they?
our expectations.
Probably not medical degrees.
Yeah, probably not. Well, he got C's. Let's just make him a dentist.
Wow.
I mean, is that not exactly what happens?
Well, eventually we might have a dentist listening in, and then he watches this one, and he's like, "Fucking nope, done with this."
Hey, well,
Biscuit, damn it.
God damn it, cat. She's got to be a pain in the butthole. Meow.
Oh,
Look what
shit.
you've done! Shenanigans. Oh god, what the fuck?
Microphone's still on.
Microphone's still on, so that's good. Of course, this fucking cat's just got to destroy everything.
Was it your phone cable? No, it's charging, I think.
Hold on.
Just put this back up here. We got the warning saying, "Hey, something in your USB port. Just shut the fuck off."
Well, seems like we're good though, so
Alright, let's keep playing.
hopefully it didn't fuck up.
You all did a great job treating it. I'm glad you're with us.
Would you expect any less from Caduceus' own special disease counteraction team?
Yes. Yes, I would. I've seen you work.
SDSC?
We'll hold a conference on this case of stigma within the next few days.
Why don't you just do that like now?
Of course, I'll need you to speak regarding today's operation and the patient's progress.
She's fine.
Your report will also
Yeah.
be forwarded to Health and Human Services, so please get started immediately.
Do I have to write an essay?
Just give me
Patient
a strong cup of
diagnosis.
Joe,
Stigma.
and I'll crank it out.
Result of surgery. She's fine.
He's gonna crank out a strong cup of Marcus.
Oh.
Good.
Good.
You know, there was no way we could have anticipated Stigma's metamorphosis. I was amazed at how well you adapted.
Well, I lost her once.
I know you
Yeah.
have the healing touch,
I didn't use that.
but even so,
I keep forgetting about it.
I guess I'm just lucky.
Sup, bait? The deputy secretary. Can do also.
Director's room.
Well,
The results we deliver exam
The director's
indicate
room. The same
patient
office
is
that we've
making
always seen at
satisfactory
Caduceus.
progress.
Yeah, seems like a very ridiculous desk too,
Yes.
with this weird ass backwards S.
She seems to be recovering well, but it's unclear how this disease was transmitted in the first place.
The professor's going around just fucking random chicks and just giving them stigma. It's transmitted via sexual, which is why he got it from the mouse. He was banging the mouse, and then he got the stigma.
The old man is not Richard Gere.
The S in STD stands for stigma.
We should continue monitoring her for at least another month.
Sorry, STI.
I see. Well, I think it's safe to say
Oh
that
yeah,
the
because it
treatment
changed
was
from
successful.
disease, didn't it?
It's an infection, not a disease.
How
So
about
that's
the
why it's that.
pathogen itself?
It's
What have
also
we
a
learned?
disease.
You're a disease.
And please keep it brief.
But
Robert.
disease
Who
is
the
a
fuck is
bad
Robert?
word.
My pleasure.
Oh, that's
Well,
Robert.
our
Mr.
analysis
Greavy.
is only partially complete.
Again, where are these vials that you're just always having with you everywhere you go? Of just green fluid and red fluid and blue fluid in your pocket. Like, I feel like he's going to chuck one and it's going to be like a big, like, poofy poof so that he can just escape like a ninja.
Red, green, blue, mysterious fluid. I think he's just a printer.
Oh. Who does a printer with RGB?
Really old printers.
Yeah, everybody uses CMYK. Get with the times, old man.
Yeah.
Meow.
Look, I'm not saying he's a good printer. I'm just saying he's there.
Yeah. What a shitlord.
First, the biopsy. Stigma did not match any known organism, meaning it's a new species, so we'll have to come up with a name for it. So how about
Protostigma?
it, Dr. Everett? You'll be a grandfather one of these days.
What?
Well, my son's only 12. All he thinks about is football.
So let's name it the football disease.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll ask someone else. Now, regarding the spectral analysis, our attempts to determine its structure resulted in...
Yeah, that was a really odd bit in the game.
Yeah.
What? How is that possible? I've never heard of that happening before.
We tried a different machine, but the outcome was the same.
He has a different pose now.
We screened for nucleic acid, proteins, glucose, lipids, and ATP, but there were no matches.
Available to promise doesn't work.
Adrenaline
Stigma
triphosphate.
consists of an organic compound
But no,
that is completely
available to promise doesn't
volatile.
work either.
Okay. I am now realizing that he's got his yellow and black scrubs on. So this guy's a Hufflepuff? I don't know that I like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. And Asian chick doctor is the
Suji?
Yeah. She is Slytherin.
Yeah, because she's a bitch.
Yamaka's Ravenclaw. Who's
Who's Ravenclaw?
Yamaka doctor?
Oh,
'Cause he's got
Dr.
the
Everett.
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a purple shirt. He's just on the Gladiators. He didn't go to Hogwarts.
Look, he went to Hogwarts. Okay.
Okay. So he's on the London Spitfire then. But then, how does it work if he's purple?
Look, there were black Jewish people at Hogwarts. I have to accept this as reality.
Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Hogwarts. There's only one Jewish guy who was in Hogwarts and when Harry Potter went to Hogwarts, and that's Anthony Goldstein from Ravenclaw.
So Ravenclaws have a predisposition to get the Jewish population, is what you're saying. So far in the books, they have a 100% success rate in getting this. It matches.
Trying to think of a black Ravenclaw, though.
Well, the books, for the most part, don't really tell anything. They don't
She
go into
she
it.
always went out of her way to say, "Oh, a tall black boy" or whatever. So like Dean Thomas or others.
Still, though, we have descriptions of what, maybe 20,
Blaze
30,
Zabini.
30 Hogwarts
Yeah, she said that
students?
there's a hell more than it seems like there are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we got
I don't
descriptions
trust
maybe
her.
30 out of like 300.
since all
at
of
least.
those people were born during Voldemort's reign, though, my guess is that they were just less babies at that time, and the usual class size is much larger.
Okay, that's a fair assumption.
Yeah,
I can support that.
yeah. So, I don't know.
Maybe he's from a year that's before that, because would he be a little bit older than Harry Potter? We don't know how old Dr. Everett is.
Well, if he's got a son who's 12 years old, and this game takes place soon, right? It's because it came out in 2007, but it takes place in like 2021 or something like that, I think.
Okay, something like that. We already forgot the beginning. Anyways,
So, but Harry Potter, left Hogwarts in 1997.
okay. So let's see, add 25 years onto Harry. 24. 42. They'd be about the same age, probably. Dr. Everett might be a little younger.
Because Harry's kids, Aldous Severus went to Hogwarts in 2017 September, so he was 11 then, and James was 12 or 13. I don't remember. Let's just continue the game.
Let's say they're about the same age. Dr. Everett knows Harry Potter.
Confirmed?
Same universe. Hence why vampires exist. It's a magical place. But they keep it under wraps.
There is only one vampire mentioned in that whole series. Sanguini from Half-Blood
Oh
Prince.
shit, you're right.
Unless it also turns out that Luna Lovegood is right and that Rufus Scrimgeour is a vampire.
I like to assume that he is.
It's very possible. Except that he was in the sunlight. So maybe he's White Court.
Magic.
But he's not a pretty one, so who knows?
Magic. The sun shines on him, but it never hits him.
This will change the way we think.
That'd be a
about
hell of a
life
spell.
I guess we can think of that as blue rather than purple.
Fucking Ravenclaw. Right there.
Alright.
Whoever is credited with its discovery will surely make history.
That's right,
From a
Hufflepuff.
medical
Don't call me
perspective,
Shirley.
It's fortunate that Stigma's infectivity is weak. We're trying to culture it, but so far there's no sign of growth or multiplication.
How did you do that when we just did this surgery like yesterday?
It's going to be difficult to determine the means of infection as well.
Yeah, that's a
This is more
weeks
serious
at
than we
least
thought.
to get a guess. Usually several month-long process, if not years.
Madam Director.
Oh,
we
yeah, I
have an
forgot about you,
emergency.
Yeah.
Leslie, we're in the middle of an important conference. Deputy Secretary
Didn't
Marshall
she have a
has
bit more of an
collapsed.
accent to start
he
off
may
at
have
first?
intraaxial
No.
hemorrhaging.
George Marshall, from the Department of Homeland Security.
Oh shit.
All right, let's adjourn the conference.
He's 36th in line to become president.
Leslie, I want you to prep operating room
I think it's
3 for me.
36th. It's something like that. It's a very long way down.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Blaylock, you two will be performing the procedure.
Why?
You want us to operate on a high-ranking government official?
I'll explain the details before the operation, so please go make the necessary preparations.
Alright, explain the details, please.
It's been 35 minutes since he collapsed. He's a 9 on the coma scale with mild tachypnea.
Tachypnea?
That's a word I don't know.
He's an echidna?
Well, taggy, so like heart rhythm problem? Let's see.
I'm sorry that we keep stopping the game, but
Hey,
we have
I think it's fucking interesting.
we have our conversations, and that's the whole point of the channel.
Yeah, I mean, if you're actually just looking to watch the game,
A poor choice.
oh, my bad, breathing. Breathing that is abnormally rapid and often shallow.
He needs to practice his Lamaze.
We're waiting on the CAT scan results,
Hey,
but
man.
it's most likely a case of subarachnoid hemorrhage.
Well, if he's eating spiders, then that's not a good idea. Like, I can't, I can't recommend
He's
it.
bleeding under his spiders.
Yeah. He ate all the spiders. They went into his stomach, and then they just, kind of made their webs inside his stomach, right? And then they started bleeding in there. Look, if I saw subarachnoid, how would you not think spiders?
Because I wouldn't think beneath spiders. I'm like, oh, that's a term for something else.
What is it?
Subarachnoid hemorrhage is bleeding in the space between the brain and the tissue covering the brain.
Okay, so the spiders went up his
I think
nose.
I think it's probably because like a lot of the tissue and all that stuff would look like a spider web. So if it starts bleeding and look
Oh,
like that.
interesting.
This is his chart from his previous admittance. We performed deep brain stimulation to treat his dystonia.
And he was able to recover from that. Incredible. Looks like the system's produced by Columba and Cornix, the same company that made Elena's pod.
I smell conspiracy.
Oh.
Yes, it's now a subsidiary of Humani. If you have any questions about it, you can ask Isabella.
I forgot who Isabella was.
Director, what's this shadow here on the X-ray?
Oh, that.
I drew that.
It's a hippocampus chip. We implanted it at his request.
What?
Interesting.
That's a bit of an odd request.
Yeah. Yo, shout outs to the hippocampus, though.
He didn't want to forget anything, so he
Real
opted
big
to
man
have his
on
memory
campus.
up.
It's the college meant for hippopotami.
Hip hop
Hip-hop anonymous?
hippocampus.
Yeah. I'm the hip-hopopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless.
I assume they're keeping it quiet. Do we need to worry about being in violation of state law?
We don't have time to discuss that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Now, the hematoma is far enough away from the electrodes, but take care when using the thrombolytic.
Just chuck
Okay.
Pokeballs at the electrodes, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
we'll
no
head
problem.
over to the OR then.
You're just looking for a Master Ball, but you find a fucking electrode here. God damn it! This episode is problematic.
Well, we saved recently. We can get back to this point. Sometimes the disc likes to do this.
Yeah, sometimes when we load it up, it does this thing, and I just restart it, and we're Gucci. But if it does this thing again, we might be SOL.
That would suck.
Let's give it a shot, and we will catch you when we catch back up.
Yeah. One of the problems with resurfacing a disc, sometimes it just happens that way. I'm gonna get a Pepsi. Pepsi. Shut the fuck up. More cricket is thirsty.
You are the strangest little man.
You better not put that in the actual thing.
You know what? I might not even cut this at all.
Fuck you.
Just let them see all this glory. Well, we're gonna go try to do this fucking brain transplant or whatever we're doing.
Did we not stop the OBS recording?
Oh, hell no, we didn't.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, this will be fun.
I'm not even sure what it's gonna do.
That's fair.
They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Catch my drift?
Hey, girl. What that booty do?
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
And that booty does whatever it wants because it is attached to a strong, independent woman.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Alright, let's give some shit. No, wait, we need to pause again and have our
full conversation again.
a full puff Ravenclaw Slytherin conversation. It'll be great. Skip.
Skip. Music is dope. Hey! Alright. So it works.
Yes.
So okay, so we've got spiders in his brain.
Yep,
and we gotta suck them out with the tube.
And multiple aneurysms obstructing the blood flow, treat the area, and suture the blood vessels.
Is it because he's got a chip in his hippocampus?
Maybe.
He's 68 inches long. That's pretty impressive. If it had been 0.1 inches longer, it would have been better.
You know, it doesn't say long. It just says height.
I'm just looking at the 68.9 inches, and I'm just like, I'm impressed.
Okay. He's scrawny, only 128.7.
Yeah.
I mean, he is my size, and that's
These are the results
tiny.
from the CT. Please take a look. A number of aneurysms have been detected. Some of the blood vessels have already burst and are hemorrhaging heavily inside the brain. First, we must clear the excess blood from the area. Then we need to treat the aneurysms. Remember, this is brain surgery. Please be extra careful.
Yeah, so why isn't a brain surgeon doing it?
Yeah.
Even a tiny mistake could debilitate his brain. We better be careful.
Because every surgeon knows how to do every kind of surgery, no fucking problem.
Well, every surgeon gets like a cursory overview of every kind of surgery.
Yeah.
They have to have like a sort of textbook knowledge on it.
We were Valerie last time, right?
No, we were Marcus Vaughn last time.
Beginning the operation.
I know there's like a large number of surgeries that they have to sign off on in order to get their surgical license and all that stuff. But there are a lot more of the more general ones. Like doing tracheotomies and all that
Since
stuff.
we're operating on the brain, even the smallest mistake can be fatal. We'll have to be extremely careful.
Just inject that green shit right into the brain.
That's my plan.
It'll be fine.
The bulge in the vein is the brain aneurysm.
Oh shit, he's got that bulge.
Let's remove it before it bursts.
That 68.9-inch bulge.
Please inject it directly into the... Let's detach it with the scalpel while the sedative... The aneurysm has been... Please hold the vein with the forceps and connect it before it hemorrhages again. The vein has been reconnected. We're done treating the brain.
That was so not cool.
There were multiple aneurysms, though.
There's a chance that any of these vessels will turn into aneurysms. Have the magnification tool ready.
Oh god.
Let's shift our viewpoint when necessary and treat the aneurysms when they appear.
This dude gonna die.
Yeah, he's super dead. Yeah, just right to the brain.
There's more where we're not. Once we treat the ones in sight, we have to quickly change our focus.
Yeah, he's not gonna remember how to be secretary after this.
vitals are
aneurysm has
dropping.
burst.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Drain the
whoa!
blood and reconnect the vein.
Shut up! I'm trying to do this thing. Okay, aneurysm. Cut that shit out. Yoink.
Just like that.
Drain that shit. Put that shit together. Suture it up. Bam, bam, peanut butter and jam, man. Alright, okay. Brown. Cut. Yoink. Drain. Put together. Suture. Go this way. Repeat.
I'm sure this is exactly how surgeons think about this. You know, just give me some of that brown. Gonna cut his brain out.
Just
No
cut
deal.
it right the fuck out of there. We're back in Psychonauts now.
I'm gonna stitch these hemispheres together because
I like to put some green liquid in your brain.
I mean, who doesn't?
Well, that's fair. Lime, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It looks like the situation's calmed down
shit.
for now. But his vitals aren't stabilized.
He's got stigma!
Let's wait a moment and see what happens.
Meow.
Doctor, please hurry. If all of these burst at once. Once you pick up
Motherfucker.
the vein with the forceps, pull it straight toward the other end of the vein.
Alright.
An
Nope,
aneurysm
nope,
seems
nope, 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 nope.
you. Use the magnification
How about
tool
you
to find-
just not die, okay?
Yeah.
Green,
Need some of that
green,
green?
green.
The aneurysm burst.
That's fine.
Yeah, they do that all the time. It's super okay.
I agree. Give me that brown. Wow.
Biscuit just meowing up a storm.
Whenever she takes a dump, she likes to meow.
And she doesn't care for aneurysms. Oh man, that was the big one. You completely missed that one.
His vitals are stabilized.
Woo!
We're done here.
Woo! I don't have to stitch him up because I didn't want to animate the face.
That's fair. Haha.
Hey, look, man. I didn't lose him
The
once,
Lumba and Cornix's brain electrodes and pump units may seem cutting edge,
but they were made in China.
but it won't be long before they're made available to the general public, just like the pacemaker. Professor Wilkins had one. Why do I have this nagging feeling?
Mad Catz made them.
Everyone who's contracted stigma has had some kind of artificial agent in their body. Even that one patient
Yeah,
who was
the
transferred
artificial
here
agent
had
would be
syntax
stigma.
Q heme blood. I was using artificial blood with my test mouse too. I wonder if there's a connection.
Almost certainly.
Dr. Vaughn, can I trouble you for a moment?
Why do you sound like you're in the 90s video game world?
Of course.
I wanted to check on the deputy secretary's condition.
He's
I
fine.
doubt I can tell you more than you already know, ma'am. Since he was brought here promptly, cerebral ischemia was kept to a minimum.
Yay.
Ischemia sounds like a made-up
And
word.
there are no signs of severe paralysis,
Oh.
so we shouldn't have to worry about any after effects.
Adobe After Effects, which I don't know how to
We
use.
can't use the MRI,
That's true,
so
you
we'll
don't.
take another CAT scan tomorrow.
If I had told you I know how to use After Effects, you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Will you be advising on his rehab, ma'am?
Yes, I will. I also need to administer a personality test. Because of his implant, he must be closely monitored. It's sad, really. He's such a talented man.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the guy. But I'd like to leave him in the hands of the others so I can concentrate on stigma.
Agreed.
Ischemia just means reduced blood flow.
And Dr. Vaughn, it's a shame that you feel the need to keep secrets from us.
Oh, shit.
But I'm hoping that will change.
Exclamation point.
What makes you say that?
Your
I know you're a
cutaneous
vampire.
muscles seem a little more tense than normal.
You're cutaneous.
I'm out of practice when it comes to reading faces. Was my assessment accurate? You're a critical part of the Caduceus team. I hope you're not thinking of leaving.
Of course not.
That's about the 35-minute mark. Oh!
Oh, shit. Yeah, cool. I think I'm good with this episode. You know, I'm glad that we recovered from dying.
Yes.
So that worked out.
Yep. Always a good time.
Yeah. So let's do our shoutouts. I'm gonna do mine while Bobby looks up why he wrote this one down for his.
Oh no, I haven't.
I'm gonna do a shout out to Tatsumi Kimishima, who is the current as of this recording, president of Nintendo, but he's going to be stepping down at the end of June 2018 and giving it to new guy whose name I already forgot.
Nice. Mr. Babyface.
Yeah, Mr. Babyface, who's like, almost 50. But yeah, Kimishima is, he stepped in to be the temporary president of Nintendo after Iwata passed away in 2015. And he's just like, I'm just going to do this for a year, and then that's it. He lasted more like 3 years almost, but he's just like, yeah, I'm still going to be advising, but I'm not going to be the president anymore. So, I want to do a shout out to him. Nintendo has thrived under him. I don't know how much it has to do with him or stuff that was already in place when Iwata passed away. I know that Iwata was, behind all the Switch stuff. So even though he passed away before the Switch came out, it still kind of, had a lot to do with him.
Yeah.
But Kimishima has overseen them throughout this transition period and has done an excellent job.
Absolutely. He kept the waifus flowing.
Yeah.
So I think we can agree with that.
And he worked with Nintendo of America for a long time before this. So, shout outs to that glorious man.
Yeah, the European head of the
Nintendo of Europe, he's stepping down too.
Yeah, he's moving back to Japan for some sort of big role or something.
See, I would have thought that if he was going to step down from Nintendo of Europe, then I thought he would have taken over just Nintendo in Japan. But I guess that's not. I guess he's getting a promotion. Maybe he's doing an advisory role to the president as well, or something like that.
Maybe.
I don't think that they're unrelated. It seems oddly coincidental.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see how things go. I'm hoping that the new guy is going to do well. He seems like he's going to take a firm grip and keep Miyamoto in check, which is a very, very, very good thing. Love Miyamoto, but that dude...
He goes a bit off.
He does. He's got some weird opinions. Oh, I don't know why anybody would want a new F-Zero game. The best one that we had was on the GameCube. Why make a new one? You could just remake that one with current day graphics and call it done, and we'd be happy.
Yeah.
Man. They re-released, like, basically the same Mario Kart game with some slightly different shit in it every few years. Just do it with F-Zero. People want it. They'd buy it.
Yeah, we would.
Fuck. Anyway, your turn.
Alright, so my shout out is going towards Helen, and I'm gonna fuck up this name, Taussig, Taussig. Continuing my trend of shouting out to famous historical doctors. Alright, so the publication of Helen Burke Taussig's Congenital Malformations of the Heart in 1947 helped to establish the field of pediatric cardiology. Other highlights of her distinguished career include influential work to promote hospice and palliative care, ban thalidomide, advocate the use of animals in medical research. I know there are some boos, but before that it was humans. Let's see, what else?
You got boos?
She studied at Harvard Medical School and Boston University before completing at Johns Hopkins, which she became familiar with most of her career. Now here's the bit that's neat. Together with doctors Vivian Thomas and Alfred Blaylock,
oh shit,
created the Blaylock-Taussig-Thomas shunt to treat children born with a tetralogy of Fallout defect.
That doesn't seem like it's a coincidence.
No, I don't think it is. And she won like pretty much all the awards: Presidential Award of Freedom, Albert Lasker Award, and Francis Legion of Honor. Elected to the National Academy of Sciences, and in 1960 became the first female president of the American College of Cardiology.
That's quite a life.
Yeah, damn impressive.
Good for her. But yeah, alright guys, next time we're going to start Chapter 4. So we will see you then. Later, players.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.